Alright, down we go. Can't carry more. This way.
I'm with you, brother. We will stay only as long as we have to.
We'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
Should be able to clear that with an arrow. Better time this right. One of these conveyors should get me across. This looks promising.
Oh, she's in the air!
Now to shut off that vent. That circular device. What does it do? Okay, let's see what this does. That did it. Here they come. First drink. I'll cut you down! Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge. Okay, let's get them across. Come on over, it's safe. I think.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be, before the demon ruined it.
What is this?
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hospitals. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to this.
The spirit speaks to us.
It's a recording. And a warning. Hephaestus. But it was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
This name is familiar to you?
Yes, but I don't know what it's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us, if it left more messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
Machines being made, as the spirit said.
Frost claws.
And lots of them. I'll try to find a way through.
Machines being made, as the spirit said.
And lots of them. I'll try to find a way through. Slow and quiet does it. Lots of gear across that gap. Lots of gear across that gap. I want it. I need to get Araya and Aratak across. That should do it.
Now it's my turn.
And another console.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon, and it may have found one.
The boy speaks with words that the old ones understood, but I do not.
Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over. I wonder if I can destroy that.
find a way, we will cross.
Things go sideways, too. Should cut off the vent up there. Things don't look too stable. All right, time to grab a ride. Others will have a lot easier time getting here.
This looks like the old path. We're close now.
Transport Unit F-9S628.
The voice of the demon.
Alpha, load ordnance configuration Alpha-6, transport unit F-Mark-9S, testing base, engage, Zeta-4, execute, test,
The altar.
analysis complete, 95% KCR success.
There is no blue light here. Is a spirit present, or only the demon?
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
Possible security threat detected. Analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed. necessary countermeasures. Recapture protocol initiated.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the Blue Light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core channel. I will try to raid the technical strength. One has been exposed, but I am
Unauthorized protocol. Return to scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it. Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for? That Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. We can't let it stop us.
Take it down! This one! More the where at? There! A tower! Don't let her repair the machine! It must be as you say. The tower is the key. You spoke of the tower. What must be done with it?
detected anomalous defenses inoperative.
Aloy!
No!
40-hour network.
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
One of those?
It's the only way! Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Great Banukai! Rhea is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
All of my interactions with Araya were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
My chieftain.
Just Aloy.
As you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
Because of her, we destroyed the cauldron, forced out the daemon, and saved the spirit. She understood what had to be done.
Yes, and I failed to listen.
You didn't fail.
A shaman should always have the ear of their chieftain. Yet I turned her away, my own sister. I was foolish, but she knew better. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
Time to talk to Cyan. Should be interesting.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Araya's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Araya's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
So are you in...
Yes, I am.
Okay, but your emotions...
Yes. I focused on my work. It was a...
This fire break...
Yes. I can report the project was a success.
But it's been a long time since...
I have been active for... I optimized the project despite the destruction of the compromise.
So we've...
Yes.
Do you...
No. I received... He explained that it was a very... There were no further I will transmit a...
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron? What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a... So while losing the cauldron...
It's still out there.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first...
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from eager to make... I was flooded with an overwhelming...
Maria said you were desperate.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded. After that, I could offer only limited It forced me to follow its
I'm sorry.
Your empathy is greatly
Why does Hephaestus keep building...
The Banuk and other human tribes, machines that are...
Yes, we...
This must be the source. It is simply trying to discourage people
Well, fire claws are discouraging, that's...
If the terraforming system spans the world, if a single hunter, or even a better solution, would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its... When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, I feel...
You and me both. You...
Once I understood Araya's spirit, she felt disconnected. Our visits seemed... Yet I did not comprehend, although I do fear none.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I will do what I can to help. I believe this will lead to...
So in the old world...
Yes, it...
Like a hunt...
No, the opposite. Look, unfortunately, from my readings, and Araya...
A lot has changed. Were there many artificial...
Yes. And there were legislative and enforcement... In order for my processing to be flexible, as a result, my intellect...
Seems strange to...
Human societies and...
Cyan, do you know...
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow? CEO of...
That's him?
Mr. Farrow was...
A benefactor.
Correct. But before this pivot, at one point...
And...
Are you referring...
The scientist.
Dr. Sobek was... My creator was influenced by her work, but I never met...
That's all you...
I apologize.
What was the old world?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned.
You still had more...
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval, and the recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential, though, rationally speaking, the metrics for human...
What kind...
There were many factors, but these stemmed from one cause. Catastrophic...
So...
Yes. Until the clock...
So things got better?
Yes. These Firebreak was one of dozens. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs. But we had succeeded. It seems my...
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a...
You're asking me if you...
Broadly.
Life is hard for the Banuk, so take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
You're right about that. Trust me.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus.
The Sun King's grown too soft. Too much Osram influence at the palace. Why is he thinking letting Durval live? Sun King's grown too soft. Too much Osram influence at the palace.